Hey everyone, I'm Sugandha and you're watching Ready with HR, and I hope so you all are well and you all are waiting for this 15 days HR workshop. And yes, this will include lots and lots of sessions. So let's have a quick recap of the first session where we have discussed about the introduction to HR, and there we have discussed about the key functions. What are the key functions related to HR? Now today we are going to discuss about how we can align organizational strategy with HR. Okay, aligning HR with organizational strategy, how we can do. Now first of all, let's understand aligning HR with organizational strategy involves ensuring that the human resource functions and initiatives are closely integrated with and supportive of the overall goals and objectives of the organization. What we are doing here, we are integrating functions and initiatives that can support overall goals and objectives. So this alignment will definitely help in maximizing impact of HR on organization success. How organization can achieve success, that will be related, or you can say HR will help in that. HR will align and HR will ensure that yes, organizational strategies are aligned, right? So how we can achieve this, and yes, we can discuss these things with examples as well. So understand organizational strategy. First and foremost is we have to understand organizational strategy. So what is organizational strategy? Like okay, let's get started with the example so that we can understand. If our strategy is focused on innovation and rapid growth, okay, our strategy is based on innovation, we want to innovate something, or we are thinking about rapid growth. So HR should align its strategies to attract and retain what kind of candidates, what kind of talent, creative and adaptable talent. Because what we're talking about innovation and rapid growth. The people who are creative and adaptable, that kind of talent we have to attract and retain. So this type of strategies we must align. This is what we have to do. So this may involve what? This may involve implementing, flexible work arrangements. We have to provide flexible work arrangements because creativity, innovation never comes, with foundations. Okay, so we have to provide flexible work arrangements. We have to promote a culture of continuous learning. Maybe we have to provide some training. We have to provide certain short-term sessions, workshops, or something like that. And yes, we can create career development paths. So this is how we can align HR with organizational strategy. What we have done in this, we are thinking for innovation and rapid growth. So for that, we have attracted and retained creative and adaptable talent. And what we are doing, yes, we are following certain things, like we are implementing flexible work arrangements, promoting a continuous learning culture, and yes, so we are creating career development paths. Okay, so second is communicate organizational goals to HR team. Now you might be thinking it's the same. There we have understood the organizational strategy. Here we are talking about the short-term goals and long-term goals. Whenever they are changing, or whenever we are implementing, we are planning, actually organization is planning new goals, then it should be communicated to HR team. So let's take another example, and this is like if organization aims to expand its market presence internationally. What we are doing, we want to expand internationally. So what HR should do, HR should be aware of the need for a diverse and globally minded workforce. What we have to do, we have to expand its market presence internationally. So we need people who are globally minded. Okay, so what we can do, if we are having 5 people in a department, and they don't have any international experience, then what we can do, we can hire one additional person, and that person can collaborate with the team members. And yes, means we have hired a person who has an experience of an international firm. He has worked with an international firm, and he has a diverse experience. So that person, combined with our 5 members, can collaborate with each other and can build a good team, and they can work in a better way, right? This is just a small example, yes, if we want to have a rapid growth internationally, then yes, we have to take major decisions, means major hirings. We have to do lot of hirings. We have to do lot of restructuring as well many times. Fine. So yes, this may lead to focus on international recruitment strategies, right? And yes, so language training programs as well, and cultural sensitivity training. Now what is this? See, we have to get ourselves aware about the cultural differences and what is the cultural sensitivity. Like in some countries we can't ask certain kind of questions. We must know what kind of questions we can ask to the people in certain countries, working in certain countries. No, we can't ask about their personal things now on a professional platform, like about their marital status, like about their background, family background, or anything. Means there are several things which are restricted. You can't ask people in many countries. So we must be aware about this, because if this will happen, it will be an interruption in the collaboration process with international clients, right? So we must have a proper training. That person who has worked internationally will train us that we must know how to talk with them, what all we can communicate to them, what all we can ask and them. That is called as cultural sensitivity training, right? So this is just a small example of this. Next is align HR goals with business objectives. Now how we can do this? Now see, if the company's goal is to increase customer satisfaction, okay, now again we are talking about HR goals with business objectives. We have already created some goals for our HR department, and we have to align this with business objectives. Now these are two things, our goals and business goals, okay. We have to align both the things. So if the company's goal is to increase customer satisfaction, so HR might align its goals by what? By emphasizing employee training on customer services skills, recognizing and rewarding employees who contribute to what? Obviously to customer satisfaction. And yes, we have to implement performance metrics related to customer feedback. That's really important. We have to train the employee as per customer service skills. To increase those skills, we have to recognize and reward them so that we can improve customer satisfaction. Okay, we can't just hire people who have worked in customer care profile, customer support services, and yes, we have dumped into the company. Okay, you do whatever you want. No, we can't do. Our company's goal is to increase customer satisfaction. That could be like we are manufacturing one product since 10 years, 15 years, and now there is a customer is not happy with that product and they have several queries. So who will sort it out? We need people. We need people to sort it out. And yes, we need to train our people how to sort those queries. So what we are doing, yes, we have to train the employees, we have to improve their customer service skills. Okay, next is talent acquisition and development. Now see, for example, if organization strategy involves becoming a leader in a specific industry, like in a food industry, in a clothing industry, in a textile industry, okay, so or particular manufacturing industry. So HR should actively seek and recruit the individuals with expertise in that industry. I can't hire one person who is from automobile industry to be my CEO in a food industry. Okay, just an example, like I have to hire, if I'm looking for becoming a leader in a specific industry, it's really helpful, it will be really helpful if I'll hire a person who is having the same specialization, same kind of specialization. Like the person, if I have a food industry, so I would be hiring a person from food industry. That could be headhunting or talent acquisition, okay, specialized individuals from same industry, okay. So that I don't have to train them. In fact, I want those senior professionals to train my professionals, my employees. Fine. So additionally, what HR can do? Yes, HR can develop training programs to upskill existing employees so that they can work with that new specialized professional. Okay, and yes, align competencies with the evolving needs of the industry. What are the needs of the industry? So what I would be doing? I would be providing training to the existing employees so that they can work with the specialized professionals. Next is performance management aligned with objectives. This is also really important. Now, see, if a key organizational objective is to improve operational efficiency, okay, I have to improve operational efficiency. So, what HR has to do? HR can align performance management system by setting what? By setting performance metrics that directly contribute to efficiency improvements. I have to set those performance metrics so that efficiency can be improved. Now, yes, obviously, recognition and rewards can be tied to achieving operational targets. Okay, that's pretty sure. Next is strategic workforce planning. Now, see, yes, I have to expand into new markets. Company plans to expand to new markets. So, what HR can do? HR can conduct strategic workforce planning, okay, so that organization has the right talent in the right locations. New markets, I have to attract, I have to expand in new markets. So, what I have to do? I have to attract talents from the new markets, from the new locations, and this may involve analyzing, yes, demographic trends. I have to see that, understanding local labor markets, and yes, planning for talent acquisition accordingly. Now, see, again, I give this example a lot of time, like I have to I have to expand a new market in south area, and I have already good market in north area. So it's not possible to send all the people from north to south. Yes, I have to hire few people from south so that they know about the local labor market and everything, and they are aware of the local language. And from here, from north, I would be sending people so that they can establish there properly, right? So this is actually strategic workforce planning. Next is, yes, continuous alignment is necessary. Continuous alignment assessment. You have to regularly assess the alignment of practices, like HR practices, with organizational strategy. Like, okay, for example, if the company shifts its focus from cost cutting to innovation. Okay, earlier I was thinking about cost cutting all the time, and now I'm thinking, oh no, I have to innovate new things. So HR should reassess. Now here we have to do reassessment. What recruitment strategies? I have to change this. Training programs, and yes, performance metrics. So whatever we have done from 1 to 6 point, we have to reassess that so that they align with the new strategic direction. Fine. So this is continuous alignment assessment. The next is measure and communicate HR's impact. This is also important. Why? Now what we are doing? Yes, we are doing the same thing. Why we have to measure? Yes, it's important to measure. What is the impact actually? If organization strategy includes improving employee engagement, okay, so HR can measure how? HR can measure engagement levels regularly, and yes, if there are concerns, then implement initiatives to address those concerns, and communicate the positive impact of these initiatives on overall organization performance. So it's really important, whatever initiative we are taking, whatever initiative HR is taking, HR department is taking, we need to measure it and communicate it. That's important. Next is adapt to changing organizational priorities. Again, very important. Now, in response to external factors like market changes or economic shifts, if the company adjusts its strategic priorities, HR should be agile and adapt its strategies accordingly. So this might involve revising recruitment plans, adjusting training priorities, and yes, relocating resources. Okay, so yes, very important to adapt to changing organizational priorities. Whenever organization priorities are changed, we need to adapt accordingly. Next is, and last is, collaborate across departments. HR can't work single handedly, like, okay, I'm hiring any person, every person. No, this can't be the approach. We have to collaborate. This is like, if cross functional collaboration is a key organizational strategy. So yes, what HR can do? HR can facilitate interdepartmental initiatives, and can implement, or you can say foster teamwork. and incorporate collaborative skills in employee development programs. Fine. That way we can collaborate across departments. Next is by continuously, aligning HR practices with organizational strategy. HR professionals contribute significantly to achieve the broader goals of the organization, or ultimately enhancing its competitiveness and sustainability. Okay, so yes, that's really important that we must align HR with organizational strategy. So I hope so this was clear. And yes, in the next session, in the day 3, we are going to discuss about the recruitment and selection. Now, how we can plan recruitment, and that will be in one session. So that will be, crisp and short, as there are several sessions on this. But yes, on in day 3 we are going to discuss about complete about recruitment planning and strategy, and yes, with that, job analysis and what is job description also. Okay, so this will be day 3. And see, whatever I have discussed, I have separate sessions on all these things on my both the channels. I have detail, and I have lot of sessions on my ready to get update channel, that is in Hindi. And on this channel there are few sessions, but still there are a lot of sessions. Okay, so if you want to see detailed sessions on these topics, whatever I have discussed, you can check those sessions from the pin comment. There are separate playlists, like about recruitment you can find in HR Recruiter, general sessions related to human resource you can find in HR playlist, and rest, yes, job interviews playlist is there, HR operations playlist is there, interview questions playlist is there. Okay, so yes, you can find those sessions, and if it's helpful, please do let me know in the comment section. Till next video, all the very best. Stay happy, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.